Yes, we are live now.
Good morning and welcome everyone. Our chief guest, Professor P.C. Joshi, officiating Vice Chancellor, University of Delhi. Guest of honor who will join us in a while, Professor Shirish S. Kulkarni, Vice Chancellor of Sardar Patel University, Gujarat. Distinguished guests from the collaborating institutions, program coordinators, colleagues, friends, and most importantly, our participants. It is an honor to welcome you all to the inaugural session of this 10th series of the 1-month-long online faculty induction training orientation program for faculties in universities, institutions, and colleges of higher education. This program is being organized by the Teaching Learning Center, Ramanujan College, under the much coveted Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya National Mission on Teachers and Teaching scheme of Ministry of Education. This program is organized by, in collaboration with St. Thomas College, Autonomous, Thrissur, Kerala, Kohima Science College, and Autonomous Government PG College, Jotsama, Nagaland, Government Degree College, Baramulla, Jammu and Kashmir, Sardar Patel University, Vallabh Vidyanagar, Gujarat, and Gandhi Vocational College, Guna, Madhya Pradesh. We are very much fortunate to have been able to collaborate with institutions from every part of India, furthering the objective of TLC Ramanujan of reaching the unreached. Through this 1-month-long journey, we'll try to motivate and acquaint the teachers towards the novel pedagogic approaches which are more collaborative and participant-centered. In this 1-month journey, our focus, or we'll try to equip our participants with the latest teaching, learning, and research methodologies and cultivate institutional values and self-development techniques in them. So on this note, may I please invite Professor S.P. Agarwal, Director, Teaching Learning Center, Ramanujan College, and our Principal to welcome our dignitaries and deliver the welcome formal address.
Thank you, Shipra. Good morning and welcome to one and all present with us, our dignitaries, guests, organizing team members, and our learned participants. Our chief guest today, none other than our own Vice Chancellor, Professor P.C. Joshi, not only a noted scientist, researcher, academician, and a very good administrator, very good human being, and always available for this institution. This is the greatness of this Ramanujan College and Professor Joshi, who is quite closely connected with this institution. Guest of honor and collaborator, Professor Shirish R. Kulkarni, Vice Chancellor, Sardar Patel University, Gujarat. Our program director, Dr. Nikhil Rajput. Team members whose efforts, bring these programs, and our participants. Once again, welcome to this inaugural session of 1-month-long induction orientation program for faculties in higher education. Friends, this is our flagship program, basically for newly inducted faculties, but we have observed that faculties in the middle, in the end, in the, at the associate professor level, at professor level has benefited with this program. Because this covers each and every aspect of not only teaching, learning, but also day-to-day administration, academic administration, university governance, and college governance. And also the new research tools which we introduce in this, including the MOOCs. This 10th program is organized with 5 collaborators, as Shipra said, from breadth and, across length and breadth of the country and across the, we can say whole of India. And the maximum benefit of these collaborations is to give maximum penetration, to reach the unreached, and to do much more on outcome-based learning with maximum interaction with participating institutions, because this is a two-way process. We each one learn from each other. You can see that collaborator is also from J&K and Northeast, which is again a, say how, we are trying to reach the unreached. The mission, basically, if you look at 2, entities, first of all, Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya National Mission, the Pandit Madan Mohan, and then the Ramanujan. look at these both, entities, or you can say both individuals. Both of them were genius in their, spheres, and both of them has worked in very hard circumstances and still achieved, a lot for the community, for the, reputation of this country and everything. See, we get a lot of motivation from these things. Our faculty get a lot of motivation that when these two individuals, one, the Ramanujan, on whose name this institution is, and another this scheme, Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya. Also, let me tell you, friends, that Ramanujan College, is the only institution in the country, in government sector, in the name of Ramanujan. Another important aspect which Shipra said, that this mission has already reached to more than 1 lakh, rather 1,20,000 teachers. And our objective in this year is to reach 2.5 lakh teachers all over the country. And another important feature of these programs, they are quality based, outcome based programs. And teachers are being tested, while attending these programs on a continuous evaluation basis. And another important thing is that they use this knowledge in their classroom, research, teaching, and academic administration. The skills which we always know, Professor Joshi will speak to you, are important for a good teacher and a researcher. Basically, communication and writing skills, creativity and new ideas, collaboration, which we always believe, again, an objective of new education policy, critical thinking, and life skills. Very important, friends. During this COVID, we have done a research that people whose life skill and physical mental skills are good, they are being saved, and death rate is very, very low. So you can see that these are important skills, and we must teach these skills in the classroom also. And then the new technology, extremely important. And also, friends, all of you must look to new education policy 2020. Of course, you must have gone through, but this is a 33 page document on higher education. And basically, the parameters discussed, we must know. And as a faculty, we must be prepared. As an institution, we must be prepared, whether it is the structure, whether it is the curriculum design, whether it is the pedagogy, whether it is research and innovation, whether it is interdisciplinarity, multidisciplinarity, and the skill blending of skill education and general education, and the new technological aspect, which I was talking to you. Well, friends, Delhi University is already preparing. Professor Joshi has made a task force, and we have already submitted our report. So that means the university should be ready. As a faculty, we should be ready to adopt that policy and to get the fruits of that policy. Friends, another important observation I would like to make, that Ramanujan College has two journals, of its own. One is a UGC journal, UGC listed journal, which is again a unique, and I don't know any other college in Delhi University has this. And another one is a UGC, peer-reviewed journal. And Ramanujan College has also filed a patent on blockchain technology. Friends, another important thing which pandemic has taught, that as a faculty, as an institution, we can innovate and we can do quality research and innovation during this period. And we can, grab this opportunity, as Ramanujan College did in last 1 year. We have done a lot of work in capacity building, research, and innovation. And in the direction of basically the vision of our Prime Minister, Atmanirbhar Bharat, we have taken various initiatives. And especially as a young faculty, I would like to say to you that you should also use your innovation to commercialize your innovation, to bring it to the industry, so that we can produce cheaper products. We can use cheaper things for our for stoppage of this pandemic, for various other issues, whether it is medical, environmental, or ethical issues. We must look into this very carefully. There is another thing which we have created in this institution, which Dr. Nikhil Rajput will talk to you. We have developed two web portals. One is tlc.rcmoocs.in, which will be offering 40 plus programs in all categories for students, for researchers, for teachers, for school teachers. And these will be online on a continuous basis. And this is this will be hosted by our own portal. Another would be the moocsHub.com, which will be used for the faculties who will create their own MOOCs. They can launch it on our portal, just like on SWAM portal they can launch on our portal. It will be initially free, and then later on some web charges will be charged from the individuals or from the institutions or from the universities who are keen to launch on this. Another important thing which Ramanujan College sir has we would like to request you that you permit us that we are ready to launch online degree and diploma courses. We are UGC has already approved it, Delhi University must adopt it, and the colleges, as a college, we are ready. You please assign this responsibility to us, and we will offer on a pilot basis 1 or 2 programs as diploma and degree programs in some new technology courses which are not available through offline mode. So with this, once again, I welcome our own Vice Chancellor and Vice Chancellor of Vallabhbhai Sardar Patel University, Gujarat, for in this program for interaction with our worthy participants. I think the participants are from across the country, and about 1,000 participants are participating in this program. Thank you very much. Over to Shipra.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Professor Agrawal, and thank you for setting the tone of this 1-month engagement. We have today with us our special guest, Professor Shirish Kulkarni. Professor Shirish Kulkarni is the Vice Chancellor of Sardar Patel University. A doctorate from the university itself, he has also been the Vice Chancellor of Indian Accounting Association, Gujarat, and in charge of Director of Center of Lifelong Learning and Extension, the MS Baroda University, amongst other committees, amongst holding other administrative positions. Professor Kulkarni has more than 3 decades of teaching experience and over 20 years of research experience. Under his supervision, 8 students have doctorated, have been awarded doctorate, and currently 4 students are being supervised by him. He has also been a part of various international and national seminars and been a valuable resource person at UGC HRDC Universities of Gujarat, Gujarat Energy Training and Research Institute, and Training National Academic Customs Exercise Narcotics with specialization in the areas of commerce, accounting, and financial management taxation. So we welcome you, sir, and I request you to kindly share your thoughts with the participants.
Thank you. Good morning to all of you, dignitaries in the program and the participants' friends. I understand this is an orientation program for the teachers, those who are blessed just before some time or for some years. And earlier it was a requirement by UGC that there must be an orientation program attended by the teacher. And then there are the refresher courses after some time. So like that, if I'm correctly understanding it as it is an orientation program for the teacher, if any factory, any organization, maybe trust, maybe NGO, whenever they are recruiting in their organization, they just train them, they get them knowledge of the institution and how to work. That also they are doing. Similarly, here in the universities, colleges, educational institutions, higher education institutions, when there is a recruitment is taking place, at that time, the orientation program is being planned. And in that orientation program, the newcomers are attending this particular orientation program. See, it is not exactly about the subject concern. Yes, there can be possibility of orientation program for the commerce, arts, science, etc. But normally orientation is different than that of the refresher course for the particular subject. Here, the teacher's teaching in the classroom, number one. Number two, preparing for the class for which he has to teach. That preparation, how to do. Thirdly, along with teaching, evaluation, he has to proceed further for the research, and that's what his job is. It may be, obviously nowadays it is very clear that without PhD, that is without research, no teacher is appointed. It may be 2021 UGC has stated that unless and until PhD is there, one cannot be appointed. So I understand his personal research for getting awarding degree, PhD, that is a different story. But then post-doctoral research, writing of the articles, the research papers, having impact factor, etc. So that things one teacher should know. But without going for this research area, I'm interested in the classroom teaching and evaluation are very important in the orientation program. That is preparing for any period, class for a particular topic to be taught. Because nowadays it is found in the colleges and particularly in a grantee-need colleges. The students are not attending the classes. They are outside the class. And in the classroom, very few students are there attending the class to the teachers. Why it is so? We have got certain teachers, rather several teachers, those are delivering the lecture and students are so interested that they make up their mind in the morning that yes, I want to attend the class of my professor, Mr. X. Why it is so? Unless and until the lecture is interesting, content mastery is there, and it is attracting to the students, that students are being benefited by the classroom, then only he will attend the class. Because he has so many ways for enjoying the time. If in the classroom, teaching the subject matter, if it becomes enjoyable to him, that is what the teacher makes it enjoyable, so that the students will definitely attend the class. And attending the classroom is a real job of a teacher, that he is teaching something and the students are getting the idea. And not only that, there is a lecture method. There can be interaction also. There can be group discussion also. There can be practicals also. So these all matters for a teacher's teaching in the classroom or in the laboratory. So this is a very important aspect what I understand. And if in the orientation program for any teacher takes place, then it becomes the valuable, and how to make the class, how to make your period in a classroom becomes interesting, so that the students attend your class and you are delivering such an interesting topic, or any topic you make it interesting. So that is very important. And I request the teachers to make their lectures such interesting that student would like to attend again and again. And that's what is the moral duty of a teacher, and that is the basic duty of a teacher. I hope with these words, I say thank you for you that allowing me to speak something. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for your valuable suggestions.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Professor Kulkarni. Thank you for those words and the suggestions, as Professor Deval said. Moving on, Professor Agarwal mentioned in his welcome address that the college has been engaged in a variety of, in a variety of initiatives to reach out more to the academic community, the teachers and learners alike. To talk about one such endeavor, may I request Dr. Nikhil Kumar Rajput, faculty from Department of Computer Science and also the program director of this 1 month long faculty induction program to launch or brief about the website.
Thank you, Shipra. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, PC Joshi, Sir, and Professor Shirish, Vice Chancellor, Gujarat University. I will just take 5 minutes to demonstrate about what Professor mentioned about those sites. So just I'm sharing my screen, and I just want to show what are the initiatives we have taken. So we have taken 2 initiatives, tlc.rcmoocs.in. I will show you the site, and I hope my screen is visible. Sir?
Yes, it's visible.
So this portal contains, right now it contains 40 plus courses, and which will start from June 1, where you can attend the courses at your own pace. And the courses are short-term courses, like from 1 day to 3 days, and there are courses of 1 week and as well as of 1 month FIP. The initiative MOOCs Hub, where you can create your own MOOC. So let me just show you about these 2 sites. So this is tlc.rcmoocs.in. You can see there are 4 categories of courses right now: short-term courses, FDP workshops, FIP refresher courses, and some miscellaneous courses where we are developing these courses for especially for students, where they will learn different type of skills, like from cyber security and some courses which are interesting to all the audience, like disaster management and other courses. We are just looking out for right resource person for that. Okay, so this is initiative which you can see there are different courses which are already there. But you can attend these courses from June 1, and this is one of the initiative. The next initiative which we have taken is the moocsub.com, where you can actually create your own MOOC. Okay, so if you want to have your own MOOC course through SWAYAM or other medium, it is a tedious process. You will have to submit short videos, and then they will scrutiny it, and then you can go for your course. But in this case, we are providing it for free. So you can have your own course for at least 3 days, and after that, because it incurs some server charges, then if you want to make your courses for say 1 month or say 3 months, then you will have to bear the server cost only. Okay, so this is one of the initiatives. The course creation is quite easy. You just have to visit this site, click on register button, type your details. Even you can you can upload your logo, also your university logo, and you can have your any domain name. Like so for example, my course, if I want to create my course, then I can have nrmoocs.moocsub.io. So this is going to be my own website. Okay, so you don't have to, all the technicalities are taken care of by us. You just have to fill up this page, and this will be your website, nrmoocs.moocsub.io. And after registration, what you will have to do after registration, you will receive an email, and after confirmation, you can just log in to your this MOOCs page. Let me show you very quickly how to create this course. And there's a whole set of lectures available. So you can see this will be the home page, where this MOOCs Hub, you can see there are 0 number of courses right now, and this is going to be my domain name. So you can send this link to your students so that they can attend your MOOC course. Okay, and to create your course, you will have to just click on this studio, and again log in with the same email ID and password. And after that, you can create your own course. So suppose you want to create your own first course, you can create your course. You can write your any name, say for example Ramanujan college. And I will just quickly go through it so that you will understand how it is quite easier. Like you can create your initiate your course very quickly. And what are the important things about this? This is, you know, this follows the whole 4 quadrant approach of SWAM guideline. So this is SWAM guideline where it has mentioned that the course should contain 4 quadrant: quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. So these 4 quadrants are already inbuilt in this portal. You can see if you create a new section and new subsection. Uh, I just want to show the 4 quadrant. What are the 4 quadrants? So you can see their discussion forum. You can include a discussion forum. You can include all the type of content like from image, from text, and other content. You can include videos, and you can include different set of problems in this. Okay, so like for example, if you go to problems, these are the options available for creating any, you know, assessment tool. So you can see with less than 2 minutes, I have come to this page, and after that you can have your course, and the course will be available on this nrmoocs.ai, so the students can join this course. As I said, this is following 4 quadrant rule, and this there's a special like, you know, for example, if for CAS also it is very beneficial, because you can see this is UGC guideline 2018, where it is mentioned that developing of free content in 4 quadrant MOOCs course, this will be considered for CAS. Even in our university form, this is our university promotion form, you can see 19.3. There's a separate section where it is mentioned that details of each quadrant, you can fill up these details. In most of the cases, because most of us have not created any MOOC course in this 4 quadrant approach, you cannot fill this section. But with the help of this, like, you know, MOOCs Hub initiative, our initiative, you can create your own MOOC, and you can have claim points in this after scrutiny, after some process, because it will come to us and we will scrutiny it, and our TLC will recognize it, and after that you can claim for these points also. One more thing, the top courses which MOOCs Hub, we will find MOOCs in the mookshub.com. We will put it in our this main website. So few courses we will launch it under this miscellaneous category, or maybe in workshop category, which we will find that the courses are good. So this was about our 2 initiative which we have just launched. I will just like to mention very quickly about our one more initiative, like for certificate. We have this certificate x.io, where you can you can put your create your own certificate which is powered by blockchain technology. If you Google about blockchain technology, it is one of the most emerging technology in this world, which is changing several systems from financial sector to different transaction systems. And we so far as we have found, we think that we are the only one in India, at least, who are providing the certificates on blockchain technology. So in very short, blockchain technology, the certificate cannot be forged. It's immutable, and all the features, so it cannot be forged. Okay, so if you visit this website, there are few tutorials about this. You can go through these videos, and you can have your own certificate creation on blockchain technology. Again, for few certificates it's free, and if you want to generate more certificates, you will have to bear the cost of server. So this was about two new initiative, and one our previous initiative, which we have already using it. And you can see there are 72,000 certificates on this certificate of X technology. So this was about 3 technology which the Ramanujan College has initiated. So over to you, Shipra.
Thank you so much, Dr. Rajput, for enlightening us with the initiatives of the college. We really wish the best for these initiatives. Now, we have with us today our distinguished chief guest and the Vice Chancellor, visiting Vice Chancellor of University of Delhi, Professor P.C. Joshi. Professor P.C. Joshi has been the head of the Department in Anthropology in the university, and has also served as head of department in various institutions like HNP Garhwal University and Institute of Human Behavior and Allied Sciences. He was nominated Asia Coordinator of the European Union's 6th Framework Microdose Integrated Project 2007 and was a delegate of the European Union to Poznań, Poland and United Nations Framework Climate Change Conference 2008. He has also been the recipient of the Indra Priyadarshini Vriksha Mitra National Award as Friends of Trees founder member 1987, among other honors and distinctions. Professor Joshi was the UGC SAP was in the UGC SAP Advisory Committee member for the SV University, Tirupati, Vidyasagar University, Midnapur, Central University of Hyderabad, and Karnataka University. He was the task force member, Department of Biotechnology, Government of India. He has also been in the panel of experts for Indian Council of Social Science Research and member of Advisory Committee, Anthropological Survey of India, Ministry of Culture, Government of India. Amongst the many conferences which he has also organized one in University of Hue, Vietnam in the year 2010. And currently, Professor Joshi is the president of the Society for Indian Medical Anthropology, Mysore, and specializes in the field of medical anthropology, Himalayan anthropology, antibiotic resistance, and qualitative research methods. Professor Joshi's publications are in the fields of medical anthropology, traditional medicines, shamanism, impact of disaster, lifestyle diseases, and antibiotic resistance. And besides the 9 books which are to his credit, his papers number more than 150. And they have appeared in journals such as World Development, Eastern Anthropologist, Man in India, Journal of Biosocial Science, and many other of national repute and international repute. He has also supervised around 30 PhD scholars and around 25 MPhil students. On this note, I request Professor P.C. Joshi to share his thoughts about the program and address the audience.
Good morning to all the participants. I'm told that nearly 1,000 of them are there. So this is a great, I think, occasion. And at the outset, I would like to congratulate one of the most dynamic principals of our university, Professor S.P. Agarwal. Now, S.P. Agarwal is actually heading Ramanujan College, which is, I think, one of the very, very foremost colleges that we have. Out of 91 colleges and I always say that these 91 colleges are like 91 universities. And I think Professor S.P. Agarwal is no less than a Vice Chancellor of a university, although he is a principal of a college. But I'm very glad to learn that under this Mahamna Madan Mohan Malviya National Mission on Teachers and Teaching, he has been able to enlighten, he has been able to train, he has been able to impart state-of-the-art knowledge to more than 120,000 teachers, which is a very, very, I think, commendable thing that he has done. And he wants to take it further. I think that's great. I myself think that universe is, is a part of university. So university is not a local entity. University is for the universe. University is for the globe. And I think Delhi University, which under the latest World University ranking is number 4th in India. And I'm very glad to share with all of you, we are number 4th among all. We are better than all the IITs now. We are better than all the central universities. And therefore, I think University of Delhi has the responsibility of taking others, our brothers. And I'm very happy to know that you have chosen one college, government college from Baramulla at the top, from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, we say we have got one in Thrissur, in Kerala. And then we also have in Guna, in MP. And we had Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Shirish Kulkarni from Sardar Patel University in Anand, Gujarat, and Kohima Science College in Nagaland. A great initiative. I have always, that I have great love for taking university to different parts of our country. And we have launched a Vidya Vistar scheme where every college, every department is looking for their younger brother in different parts of India, especially in the remote part of India, so that they can also join us, they can also join and take the shine out of University of Delhi, which is a very, very bright star on the horizon of higher education in India. So I'm very glad to know that these kind of initiatives, my own dream of Vidya Vistar is being taken up by Professor S.P. Agarwal, and by taking up Kashmir to northeast, to west, to south. I think this is an ideal thing that has done. Now, I was looking at the program that is going to be now run for the next 1 month. I think you are going to bombard the participants with all kinds of latest knowledge in teaching, in research. I was looking at some of the topics. Meta-analysis, you're talking to them about meta-analysis, you're talking to them about, advanced research methods and techniques. And I think I'm very glad, and at a very, I think nominal cost, that you are giving them 1 month's, online education. So I'm really impressed by the way things have been organized. I'm sure that these next 1 month, even during those very hard times of COVID-19, when it is very difficult for us to move out of our homes, here is Ramanujam College, which is now trying to fulfill its duties and its responsibilities by not only looking after its own faculty members or its own employees, but also looking at teachers all over India and giving them this. And I think Ramanujam College has mastered this art of online education. And I have looked at your proposal, Professor Agarwal, about starting of online courses. I think this is a very, very good idea that you are coming up. I definitely would like this to be brought to the academic council and standing committees of the universities. And I tell you, already we are in Delhi itself, we are now trying to expand. We are going to have East Campus, West Campus. We're going to have campus in the Northwest and also campus in the South. Already we have campus in the South. But we are going beyond. And because the UGC is mandating, UGC is now permitting us, we are very soon going to have overseas campuses. But overseas, taking care of the overseas faculty members, Professor S.P. Agarwal, you have already taken care of that. When I visited your college, you told me that many of the participants in your faculty development programs were from outside India. So you have already made the presence of Delhi University outside India. I am sure that Delhi University itself is going to create its overseas campuses in the coming years. And I'm really happy to know that these programs under the aegis of Mahamna Madan Mohan Malviya National Mission Teachers and Teaching, you have created. But beyond that also, I think you have created an infrastructure for digital education, for online education, which is very, very commendable. I would like other colleges of the university to learn from you. And I would request you also to take other colleges, guide other colleges in creating these, especially this great idea of, I'm very glad idea of online courses that you are thinking about, which is actually the need of the coming days. So I'm glad that you are thinking of what we would be doing in the coming years. I'm very glad, and you are trying to create base for that. And I'm very much positive about your mission, your ideas. So with these words, I would like to congratulate all the participants who have joined this faculty development program, this orientation program, 1 month program from different parts of our country. And I'm sure that with the kind of experience that Ramanujam College has developed, especially its teaching learning center has developed, the kind of expertise is going to benefit all of you immensely. And I think for that, I would like to congratulate once again the dynamic principal of Ramanujam College, Professor S. Agarwal. With these words, I wish you all the best. Namaskar.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. And rest assured, we will take the vision, mission, and value system of Delhi University to the world. And we assure you that whatever new ideas, vision, Vidya Vistar, or any scheme you have, we are ready to take it along. And it is our foremost duty to take the Delhi University to the highest level. And let me tell you, sir, you allow us to do online courses. I tell you, we will take it to different level, and you will see that we can compete not only with our own institutions, we can compete with Stanford, MIT, and institutions like that, because we have developed those kind of facilities in through our portals, and we are also buying new equipments for our private cloud. And about 2 crore of investment is being made in that of Hitachi. We are buying, and we will be able to generate the value system with these resources. And we are, though we are spending money, but rest assured we will create more value than what we are spending with these things. So thank you very much, sir, for sparing your time, valuable time, and you are available for us all the time whenever we need your services. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Professor Joshi, and thank you so much, Professor Agarwal. We are really grateful for the encouraging words which you just spoke with us and the participants. So we hope that by now the participants have enrolled themselves to the course in the LMS portal. And please note that this portal is the only medium to access the daily course contents. No personal mail will be sent to any of the participants in this regard, in the regard of course content. Any important information, if we wish to communicate with you, we will do so through the official channel of this program, Telegram channel of this program. Further, I would like to share certain rules or certain guidelines for a seamless 1 month experience. So participants, we understand that there could be a lot of queries regarding the course, the submission of assignments, certificates, and other miscellaneous information which you would require. So based on the experiences which we have of conducting the previous faculty development and induction programs and the feedback which we have received from our participants, we have created an exhaustive list of commonly asked questions, the FAQs. They are available to you on the portal. They have been sent to you in the enrollment mail, and they're also available on the Telegram channel. We request you to kindly sift through those FAQs for having answers to the commonly asked queries. And if there is anything else, you can always write us to the designated email ID. Third, submitting all the quizzes and assignments, that is mandatory. Each participant should score a minimum of 50% in total to avail the program completion certificate. Please note that the graded certificates will be awarded only on the basis of these, on your performance, on the basis of the marks which you get in these quizzes and assignments. Apart from this, we also request the participants that there will be a daily feedback form for all the sessions. And as part of the Ministry of Education's Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya scheme, it is mandatory for everyone to fill that form on the daily basis. Also, these forms help us improve in our programs and then in our efforts to conduct these online programs. So we request you to fill all these feedback forms on daily basis. We really hope that these rules or guidelines will be followed for a better experience, and failing to meet any of the above conditions will result in denial of a certificate of completion to the participant. So on this note, we wish you a very happy and enriching experience. And I request now Dr. Nikhil Rajput, Program Director of this course, to propose a formal vote of thanks.
Thank you, Shipra. So I would like to propose vote of thanks, especially to our guest, Professor Shirish Kulkarni, Vice Chancellor Sardar Patel University, Anand, Gujarat. He talked about orientation, how teaching evaluation, research and postdoctoral research is important, and he also focused on classroom teaching, where you should make it interesting so that students come to your class regularly. I would like to thank our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor P.C. Joshi, for his motivational thoughts about the vision and of the university and how the colleges can take initiatives to go out and reach the unreached at different parts of the country. And we are really thankful to you, sir, because we are blessed to have you as our Vice Chancellor, and we seek your blessings to our all future initiatives. I would like to thank our director and the principal, Professor S.P. Agrawal. He is always motivated for us, and he always encourages us to go beyond our limits and do some good initiatives where we can, provide different kinds of facilities to all the participants. I would like to thank our collaborators. So we have collaborators from all the parts of the country, from north to south and east to west, and even in the center. So this is one of the unique FIP program. So I would like to thank the different coordinators and patrons of those organizations, with Dr. Joy KL, Principal St. Thomas College, Kerala, Tirusur, Kerala. Dr. Lily Sema, Principal Kohima Science College, Nagaland. Professor Mushtaq Ahmed Loan, Principal Government Degree College, Baramulla, Jammu and Kashmir. And obviously Professor Shirish Kulkarni, Vice Chancellor, Sardar Patel University. I would like to thank special thanks to our coordinators of those institutes, Mr. Ajesh Anthony, St. Thomas College, Ms. Jane Rosaline. She took, very unfortunately, there's some, COVID cases in her family, but she took, a lot of initiative, like approaching all the whole Nagaland. So Nagaland has special connection with this program. Dr. Nasir, he's again take initiative, and he just called us, and he told us that he wants to be part of one of the FIP program. Dr. Nasir, Dr. S.D. Mishra, she is here also. So from the Department of Social Work, Sardar Patel University, Gujarat. Mr. Sachin Kumar Verma, Dharm Samaj College, Aligarh, Uttar Pradesh. So, I would like to thank our co-director Vipin Kumar Rathi, convener Dr. Ashish Kumar Shukla, our organizing team members Dr. Sachin Tomar and Ms. Shipra Yadav, and our non-teaching staffs Akhil, Sanchit, Prashant, Anil, our account staff Rajesh ji, Mohit ji, Anil ji. So thank you all, and first and very important, like our participants. So because without participants, any program cannot be successful. So thank you, participants, and we hope that you will learn a lot in this program, and you will just go this learning with share this learning with your colleagues also. So if I forgot any name, please excuse me for that, and thank you everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Nikhil. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Rajput. And thanks to you as well for always being the supervising and guiding light for conducting these programs. We hope that everyone is safe in parts of Gujarat and other parts where the cyclone has hit. And we really pray for the safety in terms of fighting with COVID and the cyclone. On this note, we again wish all the participants a hearty welcome to this 1 month engagement and an enriched experience. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Shipra.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.